Imagine waiting nearly 3 years for a film to release, finally seeing it arrive on an OTT platform and then watching it disappear just 2 days later. That's exactly what happened with Diljit Dosanjh's film Satluj. The film is now at the center of one of the 2026 biggest censorship controversies. So why was it removed and what is the government's concern, and can it return to Indian screens? Well, here is the complete story. Let us break it down. Well, let us understand about its journey from Punjab 95 to Satluj, the story behind the film. Directed by Honey and starring Diljit Dosanjh, Satluj is based on the life of human rights activist Jaswant Singh Khalra, who exposed the alleged illegal cremation of unidentified bodies in Punjab during the militancy era. Khalra disappeared in 1995 and years later, 4 Punjab police officials were convicted in his abduction and murder case. The film revisits one of Punjab's most sensitive periods, covering the years of Khalistani militancy, police operations and allegations of human rights violation. And given its subject, controversy surrounded the film long before its release. Now, let us shed light on the 3-year censorship battle. Well, the film, originally titled Punjab 95, the film was submitted to the CBFC in 2022. Reports claim that the board suggested around 127 cuts due to the sensitive nature of the content. The makers reportedly refused to accept the extensive changes and even approached the Bombay High Court before withdrawing the case, and as a result, the film remained stuck for almost 3 years without a theatrical release. It was also expected to premiere at the Toronto International Film Festival in 2023, but reportedly faced hurdles there as well. Well, released and then removed within days. After years of waiting, the makers finally released the film on ZEE5 on July 3, 2026 under the new title Satluj. And since OTT platforms don't require the same certification process as theatrical releases, many believe that the long struggle had finally ended. But just 48 hours later, on July 5, ZEE5 removed the film from its India catalogue. The platform simply stated that Satluj would remain unavailable in India until further notice, and according to the government sources, the centre invoked Section 69A of the IT Act along with the IT Rules 2021, citing concerns that certain portions of the film could potentially be misused by anti-India elements or impact national security. However, the film continues to stream internationally on ZEE5 Global. Now, let us shed light on the public reaction and the political backlash after the removal of the film. The takedown quickly sparked strong reactions, particularly in Punjab. Political leaders and the Shiromani Gurdwara Prabandhak Committee criticized the decision, arguing that the film tells an important chapter of history. And even before its removal, Diljit Dosanjh had hinted that obstacles were expected and encouraged audiences to watch the film wherever possible. Ironically, after the official takedown, pirated copies of Satluj began circulating widely online, making the controversy even bigger. So what has been the latest twist? The government orders a fresh review. Well, the story took another turn on July 7 when the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting formed a high-level interdepartmental committee in order to examine the film's content, and the committee will review Satluj in detail and submit its recommendation to the central government. And based on that report, the government will decide the film's future in India. Now, here is the question that is revolving in everybody's mind. That will Satluj return? For now, the answer remains uncertain, and the makers may have to make changes, pursue legal options, or wait for the committee's final recommendations before the film can return to Indian audiences. And until then, Satluj remains unavailable in India. And more importantly, this controversy has reopened a much larger debate. Where should the line be drawn between creative freedom and national security? And should OTT platforms face stricter regulations, or should filmmakers have greater freedom to portray sensitive historical events? Whatever the final decision, Satluj has become much more than just a film. It has become a national conversation about censorship, history, and freedom of expression in the digital era. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.